This is Nannuopop. I'm Gabriele. I just arrived in Amman on a red-eye flight to meet a very special friend. A friend that is special not only for me, but also for you.
Hey you guys, I'm just waking up here in Amman and waiting for Gabriele to show up.
Hi! Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. How's it going?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Omar.
Hi, Omar. Gabriele.
How are you?
Hi. Good. Here we are.
Finally.
Finally in Jordan.
We
But
made
go
it. Hi.
to this house.
It wasn't a long day at all, but I'm tired. We had such, or actually I had such a great brunch. You had already breakfast before, and your cousin prepared this beautiful Arabic brunch, was just perfect.
I was forced to eat before you. We
You
were
were forced to
waiting, waiting and waiting, but usually it's like this.
And now we are in Jarash, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, just an hour northern than Amman,
Mhm.
in these Roman ruins. But Nadir, who is Nadir actually? So why Nadir is important also for you? Well, you have to know that, when was that? Do you remember when we meet?
In person or online?
Online.
In person because it's the first meeting. Online, I think it was about May 2021 when we
May
first.
2021, so almost 4 years ago, and it was just before the start of what we thought it was a war.
Yes, and I was in need of tea.
You were in need of tea, so you contacted me and asked if we can send over some tea to Palestine.
Yep.
And so we did. And then I don't remember how, but you actually told me somehow that you are a filmmaker.
Yeah, well, the thing is, based on what I remember, is
Uh-huh.
that you did a post. You were looking for someone to work in the office in Berlin.
Ah, okay.
And then I was like, in my next email, after you sent me the tea, I was like, I wish I was there. I would be fit for that job.
Ah, right. Yeah, but then we discovered actually that Nadir was anyway fit for something else because he's a filmmaker. I was in so much need of someone helping me with editing the YouTube video. So Nadir is a special friend also of you because without Nadir, there would be no weekly Nannuoshan video. There is no way I can do all that editing by myself. So what I do already since 3 years, actually,
Yeah.
I do all the shooting and Nadir does all the editing, right?
Plus the thumbnails.
Plus the thumbnails,
Because
right?
the thumbnails sometimes need some thought and ideas. And
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Plus the thumbnail, like the one with me and Sig and so. But the fact is that we tried to meet each other a year ago. I already had booked the flights to Israel to come to Palestine.
Yep.
Then October 7, 2023, we all know what happened. And well, I just didn't fly. And just very last minute, few days ago,
all of a sudden, it always goes like this.
yes, I just told Nadir, what do you do in a couple of days? Would you like to travel with me to Jordan? And here we are.
And to be honest, I wasn't really thinking that we were going to be here. Like, really, I was thinking, okay, you will go online, you will just book,
Ah, yeah,
check.
yeah, no, it's,
No, but I didn't know that you're going to act fast.
here we
And
go.
that was crucial.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's continue traveling then.
Yalla.
Yalla.
Are you not cold? No?
It's kind of summer here.
I'm freezing. He's really warm. It's a new day.
Today, yes. What do we do today? We drive back up north, and I don't know. I would say we search a good place for tea.
Let's do that. Did you see those people who are waving at you?
Yeah, I saw them, but I don't know what they want from me. They look like policemen.
They are actually street vendors who have a coffee nearby. So their only job is to wave at people, stop the car, and they will give you can buy coffee, tea, and cigarettes.
I'm not sure I would buy tea from them. Don't smoke, so I mean we can get a coffee. I got already one this morning, but still have to recover from having scammed yesterday night.
Usually I don't drink coffee, but maybe this might be an exception.
Okay, let's try.
Yeah, sure.
Nadir, what is the tea that you drink the most?
I like green teas. In the morning, usually I have my matcha. It's a little bit different. Yeah.
And of course I knew that Nadir drinks matcha every morning. I don't have matcha with me,
Okay.
but I brought you this.
Oh, it's the Nannuopop.
Yes, we have a Nannuopop tea. And now we just need a pop place to drink it. We found a really nice spot surrounded by oak trees, right? The forest here is mainly oak trees. They have also some strawberry trees. I don't know you, I even didn't know that strawberry can grow also on trees. You know, I know only from the bushes.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I didn't realize that they were there. But yes, we're surrounded by a lot of oak, and it's native to here, I think.
Yes, oh, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were not transplanted here. And I think that in a way, this Ceylon Green Tea is pretty good for this surrounding because it is also a high mountain tea. We are here at about 1,000 meters of altitude, 1,100.
Yeah, that's about right.
And these also come from a region, the Yuva region in the center of Sri Lanka, that is even higher than here, is pretty high mountain.
Yeah, first of all, I'm surprised by the look of the packages. It's the first time that I see them printed, really.
So I told you already that Nadir does all the video processing, including this one, but he also put together all the writing that you see here on the back. You see Ceylon Green Tea and all the information we write here on the back, and also the name of the tea on the front and so on, for every single pouch of pop.
Yeah.
But this is the first time you see them in real.
Exactly, in printed form.
Yeah, it was I know a painful process to put all this information in the right
Yeah,
spot, making sure that the alignment is fine. Is it okay for you?
Yeah.
You are the green tea expert.
Yeah, should be more than fine.
Yeah, it's pretty large leaves, right? Look,
Yeah,
I mean, for being Indian tea,
Mhm.
it's actually Sri Lanka. It's not Indian, but you know what I mean.
And it even smells like it's fruitful in a way.
Okay, we will get that there in a moment. It's good that you already noticed. I intentionally didn't show you the page, but I don't know. Maybe you read it here. That is fruity.
No, but I could tell from the smell. Like it's very,
Okay.
very fruity. It smells like the smell of the dry leaf. It's like some kind of a jam, like
Some kind of a jam. Okay.
like a fruit jam. I don't know.
Okay. Yes. It's interesting because I know what Dimitri wrote about that.
It's not like it's similar to strawberries. I'm not affected by the
That's,
surroundings, but
yeah.
it's similar. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can brew it with the lid open. We do it Ganfu style. First of all, because we don't have a big teapot anyway, and it is a whole leaf tea, so I think is very well suited for Ganfu cha.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Want to smell the wetness?
Yes, of course. Can I?
Yeah. Just it's dropping.
Now it's the smell of the dry leaves
Wow.
is a bit like more greenish, but still holds that fruity note.
Very fruity, yeah. Like if you wonder, because fruity is not a taste that is very easy to find in tea. You always find floral teas, and if you check description of tea taste, not only from Nannuoshan, from anyone else, you get way more often mention floral taste than fruity taste. And here is the other way around. Here you definitely smell the fruitiness, right?
And usually with green teas, it's usually umami or like seaweed more.
That's because you are Japanese. Your Japanese twist.
Okay.
It's not always like that. It's very light. It's just the first to get a little bit of an impression. It can definitely. I was a little bit. Oh, it has a tropical twist as well. To me, it's green tea. We have hot water. I was a little bit afraid of burning the leaves, but it's not bitter at all. So we can push it a little bit more. Yeah.
But surprisingly good.
Yeah, surprisingly, because I mean, of course, Nadir knows that pop is cheaper teas than Nannuoshan, and this one I think it sells for €7.90 for a 50-gram pouch. Like this pouch costs €7.90, but this is one of the tea where you would never say it is actually a, let's say, cheaper tea in a way.
Yeah, it's like if I would buy this from Nannuoshan or Nannuopop, like to me,
You would not be surprised that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's push it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you wonder, so we mentioned before that we were driving up north, and we are actually not so far from the Palestinian border, neither from the Syrian border here, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Palestine is just, we can probably see it from here, just on the other side of the valley.
Yep. So we're at the edge of the map. In
Yeah,
between
the
two.
very, it's almost a land in between three lands, right? With Jordan, where we are right now, then we are Syria to the north,
And then Palestine.
to the west, yeah.
So it's like the triangle. That's
The triangle, yeah. It's Ajilun.
Ajilun.
Ajilun is the name of the place where we are. Nadir will make sure to write it down.
Ajilun.
Maybe you can write it even in Arabic this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. for sure.
Let's push it, yeah?
Yeah,
We're not
let's keep it.
Let's keep it. And it's a national forest. There are 8 national parks, I think, in Jordan, or national forests or something like that.
No, there are 15 national reserves.
15.
15.
Ah, okay, more.
But
Okay.
8 of them hold the traditional, how do you call it, traditional industries or people who are surrounding. So they try to involve the community in working with the forest to help promote handcrafts.
Okay.
So for example, today what we've learned is Ajloon is famous for the soap, and they are famous for cookies. And there is actually a cookie shop down there. Maybe we should visit afterwards.
Maybe after the tea.
Yeah, tea and biscuits. And it would be interesting to try. I wonder what kind of biscuits they make, because what the guy at the at the desk was describing for us is
Dropping.
that it's okay.
Yeah.
What he was describing for us is people used to go to Nablus, Palestine, to sell the soap, and actually Nablus is very famous for the soap.
And it's also very famous because Nadir's family comes from there.
Yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
Super interesting. Do you feel it's a bit dry on the mouth?
Yeah. More in the aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, now that you say strawberry, I cannot get it off my head. And very sweet, very sweet.
Yeah, super sweet.
Vanilla sweet. That's the way Dimitri described it, and I think it's very matching. It's not sugar sweetness.
No. It's reminding me of a bit like raw puer.
Yes.
It has like
Yes.
a tendency towards that, but it's like on the edge, dancing
The
between.
woodiness
Yes.
of a sheng.
Yeah,
sheng
like
puer.
a young sheng.
So many tasting notes come to mind. It's
Now it's more developed, I think,
Yeah.
the taste.
it gets more complex. Overall, very aromatic for being a green tea. A lot in the mouth, sorry, in the nose. In the mouth, you get more. Now it start getting a little bit of bitterness. Now that we pushed it a little.
Yeah, but I think also with the environment that's surrounding us, that also a little bit affects the tea
Yeah.
with the
yeah,
fresh air.
Yeah. Especially where maybe even more how we perceive the tea, right? I do less water, just to
Okay.
do a little bit to push. I like to push the teas. Of course, these are all teas that I already tried because I tried them all, but it was a while since the last time. I remember the fruitiness of the tea, but I don't remember how it was the power brew. At the end when.
Yeah, but also, yeah, I mean, to me, it's important to live with the tea. Like, I cannot tell the complete tasting from one sitting.
Yeah.
Like, I have to try the tea in several different environments, and then see how I experience it.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's why I brought you a whole bag.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I think tea should be shared, and
For sure, yeah. Today is a bit, I mean, it's like we are middle of November. I would say it's maybe 18 degrees, 20 degrees centigrade, blue sky, like beautiful blue sky. There are no clouds actually. And there is this wind that reminds me, we are not in summer. It's a different story for you. With
Yes.
how many layers do you have? 4 layers?
3 layers.
3 layers.
Yeah.
Well, plus the scarf.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but usually I don't leave the home without my scarf. I have my scarf.
Even in
on.
summer.
No.
No, meaning you leave it at home at
Yes.
40 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but to me, like in the morning when we woke up, usually in Palestine is a bit warmer. But here it's to me it's very cold. Like in the car in the morning, like you were.
Freezing.
Yeah.
It's high mountain winter.
And the wind is very dry as well.
That's true, yeah. But actually that's better for, like if it is dry, it doesn't feel that cold to me.
Oh. Yeah.
It's not, it's not very wet. But when you are out, like in the forest, in the nature, I really like to feel the weather, right? Like if it would be perfectly warm, not a tiny bit of wind, like it would almost feel like I am at home, besides the surroundings. While when you are out and you get your hands are a little bit cold, it's windy and it disturbs you. It's part of it, right? It's part of the
For
nature,
sure.
and that's why I like to be outdoor. I like to be outdoor also when there is really harsh weather, to just feel the weather, feel that I am out in the nature. And also you realize how strong are animals, right? Like we are way too accustomed to, being indoor and always the right temperature, while any animals that live outside and without having 4 layers on top is, you know, withstanding any weather. You know, we have the deers here in the mountain. They are here where there is 40 degrees in summer, and they are here in January when maybe it can, I mean, we're at 1,000 meters, maybe it can go down to 5 degrees centigrade or so. Yeah, and they don't put a jacket on top, and they're just there, and so
I think we as humans are so spoiled in this modern world.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you think a couple of millions years ago, we were just the same, right?
Yeah.
So,
especially with all the technologies that is happening.
I wonder how much a human being can get used to weather, like without having, you know, jackets and so on. If you, from childhood, you live outside, and there are certainly tribes that do that, you know, they live outside, what the range of temperature that you can actually manage creating yourself heat, like a horse in winter, right? That you, horse have even body temperature higher than us, and they can stay out with 0 degrees, right?
I think humans adapt, like throughout the years. I think they adapt to different temperatures, and also it depends on how you grew up and how you're used to experiencing things.
You know what, that's my favorite brew actually. It has the bitterness for sure, very clear, but it's also the most complete.
Very balanced as well. Can I have a bit more?
There is a bit more. And then just, I drop, not just to waste tea, but it's also, you have a little bit of powder at the bottom, because it's a beautiful strainer made of jade with holes in it, but of course you cannot make micro holes in stone.
You see, even flies like the tea.
Oh, right. Look, can I show you to this camera? Hopefully you can see the fly inside. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Just flew in.
And these are the leaves. Maybe I can drop the leaves here, right?
Yeah.
It's good for that.
Yeah, you can show the dry leaves. Yeah, give it to me.
Oh, I can put it here.
They expanded quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
How is the picking on this tea?
When?
How is the picking? Yeah.
Well, they do picking by hand, but in terms of leaf size, I cannot tell actually. I don't know, but since it is likely Assamica, and the leaves are a bit broken, and some of them you have even some traces of a tiny bit of oxidation. It reminds me like another tea, the Darjeeling Green, which nonetheless is actually more floral than fruity.
Really?
So yeah, that would be, I mean, also you have the Darjeeling spiciness in it, and also it is, it's a green tea. We sell, of course, Darjeeling black tea, but that one is a green tea, and it has a mix of florality and spiciness in a way.
Interesting.
Yeah, the still smells really nicely. This tea is made from a small organic farmer association, SOFA, which is an association of farmers in the center part of Sri Lanka, and they foster organic practices. So there is even a school, let's say, where farmers teach other farmers how to grow organically tea.
It smells really delicious.
Yeah,
You know, sometimes I think it's nice to make a mask with the, with the leaves, so you can have also
like a skincare for. Wow. Well, I think we can move on. Where do we go next? Further up north?
You go further up north.
Okay.
Let's go. Yalla.
Yalla. Ciao.